Hey everyone, welcome to today's video, where we're going to talk about an amazing book that can change the way you think and live your life, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. We're starting with Chapter 1, called The Treasure House Within You. The chapter talks about the incredible power your subconscious mind has to shape your life, and once you understand how to use it, you can unlock this treasure and make your dreams come true. Let's break it down in simple terms. First off, Joseph Murphy explains what is the subconscious mind. Basically, our mind is divided into two parts, the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. The conscious mind is what you use every day for things like thinking, making decisions, and observing the world around you. It's logical, it questions everything, and it's responsible for all the thinking you're aware of. The subconscious mind works behind the scenes. It controls things you don't even think about, like your heartbeat, your breathing, and even your emotions and habits. More importantly, your subconscious takes everything you consciously believe and acts on it without questioning it. The subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's imagined. If you feed it positive thoughts, it will bring positive things into your life. If you give it negative thoughts, well, you guessed it, it will deliver negative outcomes. So, the big idea in Chapter 1 is this. Whatever you consciously believe will get planted in your subconscious mind and become reality. Second, Murphy talks about this. The subconscious mind is like a treasure chest. Murphy uses the metaphor of a treasure house to explain the potential of the subconscious. Think of it like this. You've got this massive treasure chest full of gold, diamonds, and jewels, which represent things like happiness, success, health, and wealth. But here's the problem. Most people don't know how to open the chest or even realize that it exists. This chapter is about helping you find the key to this treasure chest. So, how exactly does the subconscious mind work? Murphy explains that your thoughts and beliefs are like seeds. Imagine planting a seed in the ground. Once it's buried, you water it and give it sunlight, and over time, the seed grows into a plant. Your mind works in a similar way. When you plant thoughts and beliefs in your subconscious mind, they grow into reality. Whether you plant seeds of success or seeds of failure, your subconscious mind will nurture them, and they'll eventually bloom into your life. Here's a quick example. Let's say you have a test coming up, and you keep telling yourself, "I'm going to fail. I'm so bad at this subject." Well, your subconscious mind hears that message and starts working to make it come true. You may feel anxious, you won't study as well, and you might even perform poorly on the test. But what if you told yourself, "I've got this. I'm smart and I can pass this test"? Now, your subconscious mind works to make this positive belief come true. You'll feel more confident, you'll study better, and you'll probably do well on the test. Now, you might be thinking, okay, cool, but why should I care about this? Well, understanding how your subconscious mind works is super important because it can literally change your life. Here's why. Your thoughts create your reality. If you're always thinking about failure, negativity, and lack, then that's what you'll get in life. But if you focus on success, positivity, and abundance, your subconscious will bring those things to you. You can achieve your goals faster. When you learn to plant the right thoughts and beliefs in your subconscious, it's like putting your mind on autopilot to achieve your goals. You'll find yourself taking actions that lead to success without even trying too hard. It helps you stay positive and overcome obstacles. Life isn't always easy, and we all face challenges. But when you program your subconscious mind with positivity, it helps you bounce back from setbacks much more quickly. Murphy gives examples of people who use the power of their subconscious to turn their lives around. He shares stories of people who healed from illnesses, found success, and overcame incredible challenges, all because they tapped into the treasure house of their subconscious mind. The key to unlocking this treasure is belief. Murphy emphasizes that belief is everything. If you can believe that something is possible, then your subconscious mind will start working to make it happen. But if you don't believe it, your subconscious won't take action. He also talks about the importance of positive thinking. You should always feed your mind with thoughts of success, health, and happiness. What you think about most of the time is what you will experience in your life. So, how to start using your subconscious mind? By the end of Chapter 1, Murphy gives us some practical tips. Visualize what you want. Picture yourself achieving your goal, whether it's good grades, a happy relationship, or a successful career. Use affirmations. Repeat positive statements like "I am successful" or "I am healthy" to program your subconscious mind. Believe it's possible. Truly believe that you can achieve your goals, no matter how big or small they are. So, the big learning is that our subconscious mind is incredibly powerful. And by understanding how it works, we can start to change our lives for the better. It's like having a treasure chest full of everything we want, and we just need to believe we can open it. Okay, now let's talk about Chapter 2. Chapter 2, the conscious and subconscious minds, a dynamic duo. In Chapter 2, Murphy introduces us to a super important idea. Our mind is divided into two parts, the conscious mind and the subconscious mind, just like we discussed in Chapter 1. But now, here's where things get a little deeper. Murphy says, the conscious mind is the part of us that is aware of what's happening around us. It's the thinking part, the logical part that makes decisions. You use it to solve math problems, make choices, and even plan your day. In fact, it's like the captain of a ship steering the direction of your life. On the other hand, the subconscious mind is like the crew on that ship. It listens to the captain's orders, meaning it follows whatever the conscious mind tells it without question. This is the part of your mind that controls habits, emotions, and even automatic processes like breathing and your heartbeat. But here's the thing. Your subconscious mind doesn't argue with your conscious mind. If you keep telling yourself, "I'm not good enough," your subconscious mind will accept that and act on it. But if you tell it, "I can do this," it will work to make that belief come true. Murphy gives a super simple and cool example to explain this. He says your mind works like a garden. Think of your conscious mind as the gardener planting seeds. Those seeds? Well, they're your thoughts, beliefs, and ideas. And your subconscious mind is the soil. It's fertile and ready to help those seeds grow. But here's the catch. Whatever seeds you plant, whether they're good or bad, your subconscious mind will work to grow them. So if you're planting positive seeds, like "I'm capable of achieving my goals" or "I'm healthy and strong," your subconscious will nurture those seeds and help them grow into reality. But if you're planting negative seeds, like "I'm going to fail" or "I'm not smart," the subconscious will also work on those, and they'll grow into negative outcomes. The big takeaway? Be super careful what seeds you're planting in your mind. If you want good things to grow in your life, you need to plant positive thoughts. Belief is the key. One of the most important ideas in this chapter is the power of belief. Murphy explains that whatever you believe, good or bad, your subconscious mind will accept as truth. It doesn't question or judge your beliefs. It just acts on them. This means that if you believe you're capable, talented, and deserving of success, your subconscious will work behind the scenes to make that happen. But if you believe that you're not good enough or that you'll never succeed, your subconscious will also work to make that belief come true. It's like a law of the subconscious. What you believe is what you become. So if you want to change your life, you've got to first change what you believe about yourself. Your subconscious mind is like a servant. It's always listening to your conscious mind, ready to act on whatever instructions you give it. So, make sure you're giving your subconscious mind the right instructions. Autosuggestion, the power of repeating positive thoughts. Murphy also talks about a super powerful technique called autosuggestion. This is just a fancy word for repeating positive thoughts or affirmations to yourself over and over until they sink into your subconscious mind. For example, if you keep telling yourself, "I am successful," even if you don't fully believe it at first, your subconscious will eventually accept it and start making it your reality. The more you repeat something, the more your subconscious believes it and acts on it. That's why people say, "Fake it till you make it." Because by repeating positive statements, you're programming your subconscious mind for success. The subconscious mind and your body. Here's something super interesting. Your subconscious mind can also affect your body. Murphy explains that your subconscious mind controls all the automatic processes in your body, like your heartbeat, breathing, digestion, and so on. Your subconscious can also impact your health based on your thoughts and emotions. If you're constantly stressed or worried, your subconscious can make you feel sick or tired. But if you focus on thoughts of health and well-being, your subconscious will help you feel healthier and stronger. So, positive thinking isn't just good for your mind, it's good for your physical health too. So, why does all of this matter? Understanding how your conscious and subconscious minds work together is super important because it means you have control over what happens in your life. You can program your mind for success. By planting the right thoughts, your subconscious will work to make those thoughts come true. Belief shapes your reality. Whatever you believe, you become. So, if you want to change your life, start by changing your beliefs. Positive thoughts improve your health. Your subconscious affects your body, so positive thinking doesn't just lead to success. It also leads to better health. All right, now that we've wrapped up Chapter 2, let's dive into Chapter 3 next. Chapter 3, the miracle-working power of your subconscious. If you've been following along, we've already covered Chapters 1 and 2, where we talked about how your subconscious mind is like a treasure chest and how it works with your conscious mind to shape your life. But now, Chapter 3 takes things to a whole new level by diving into the miracle-working power of your subconscious mind. Can you believe it? This chapter is seriously mind-blowing because it explains how your subconscious can literally work miracles in your life if you know how to use it the right way. Ready? Let's get into it. Your subconscious mind is always at work. First up, Joseph Murphy wants us to know that your subconscious mind is always working, even when you're not thinking about it. It's like this super powerful engine that's constantly running in the background, processing all your thoughts and beliefs, even while you're sleeping. That's right, your subconscious never takes a break. It's always working to bring your thoughts and beliefs into reality. So, you don't have to make it work. It's already doing its job. The trick is learning how to give it the right instructions so it works for you, not against you. How cool is that? Murphy talks about the power of belief and emotion. He explains that your subconscious mind is super influenced by what you believe to be true and how much emotion you attach to those beliefs. The stronger the belief, the more powerfully your subconscious mind works on it. It's like this. Your beliefs are like commands to your subconscious mind, and your emotions are the energy that powers those commands. So if you believe in something and feel strongly about it, your subconscious mind is going to work like crazy to make it happen. Let's break it down. Imagine you believe you're going to fail an exam. And on top of that, you feel super anxious and worried about it. What do you think your subconscious is going to do with that? Yup, it'll work to make that failure happen because that's what you're feeding it with your belief and emotion. But if you switch it up and believe, I'm going to crush this test, and you feel confident and excited, your subconscious mind will jump into action to make that happen instead. Isn't that amazing? Your subconscious is a miracle worker. Here's the big idea in this chapter. Your subconscious mind has the power to bring about miracles in your life. And when we say miracles, we're not talking about magic tricks or impossible stuff. We're talking about real, amazing changes that happen when your subconscious mind starts working based on your beliefs and desires. It's like having your own personal miracle machine. Murphy explains that your subconscious is connected to this infinite source of wisdom and power, more than your conscious mind can ever understand. So when you set a clear goal and believe in a positive outcome, your subconscious taps into this greater intelligence to solve problems, heal your body, and help you reach your dreams. You don't have to be special or gifted to access this power. It's available to everyone. All you need is the right thoughts, beliefs, and emotions to get it working for you. Sounds like a game changer, right? The law of attraction in action. Let's talk about the law of attraction for a minute, because Chapter 3 explains how it ties right into your subconscious mind. The idea is simple. Whatever thoughts and feelings you send out into the world, you're going to attract more of that back into your life. If you're always thinking negatively or feeling down, guess what? You're going to attract more negative stuff into your life. But if you focus on positive thoughts and feelings, success, happiness, abundance, you'll start attracting those things instead. Isn't that powerful? Think of your mind like a radio. If you want to listen to good music, you've got to tune into the right station, right? Your subconscious mind works the same way. If you want to attract good things, you need to tune your thoughts and emotions to the positive. Use visualization to create miracles. One of the coolest tools Murphy talks about in Chapter 3 is visualization. This technique is all about imagining yourself achieving your goals or living the life you want in full detail. Why does this work? Because when you visualize something, your subconscious mind thinks it's already happening. Crazy, right? So if you're dreaming about becoming a great athlete, visualize yourself winning races, feel the excitement, hear the crowd cheering. Your subconscious mind will accept that visualization as reality and start working to make it happen in real life. Real life. How awesome is that? The trick is to make the visualization as real as possible. The more emotion and detail you put into it, the more powerfully your subconscious mind will respond. Stay positive and be patient. Finally, Murphy reminds us to stay positive and be patient. Sometimes, the results you want might not show up right away, and that can be frustrating. But remember, your subconscious is always working behind the scenes. You've got to trust the process and keep believing in the outcome you want. Patience is key because your subconscious might take a little time to put all the pieces together. So even when things don't seem to be happening, keep feeding your mind with positive thoughts and the results will come. So what's the big takeaway from Chapter 3? Your subconscious mind is a miracle worker, but it needs the right instructions from you. By believing in positive outcomes, feeling strong emotions about your goals, and using techniques like visualization, you can unlock the full power of your subconscious and work miracles in your own life. How cool is that? Chapter 4, Mental Healings in Ancient Times, Unlocking the Secrets of Healing. So, Murphy kicks off this chapter by taking us way back in time. We're talking about the Egyptians, the Greeks, and the Hebrews, civilizations that knew a thing or two about healing, even without modern medicine. But how did they do it? They believed that the mind played a huge role in healing. Instead of just relying on herbs or treatments, they often used faith, prayers, and positive thinking to heal illnesses and injuries. And here's the crazy part. These ancient people understood, even without all the science we have today, that what you believe has a direct effect on your health. It wasn't just about physical treatments. It was about mental power. Murphy says these ancient healers were actually tapping into the subconscious mind without even knowing it. Faith and healing, a powerful combo. Murphy emphasizes the power of faith in healing. He says that when you truly believe that you can be healed, you activate the subconscious mind to make that belief a reality. It's like giving your body the signal, hey, time to get better. Think about the stories in religious texts, like in the Bible, where Jesus says, your faith has made you whole. It wasn't just a spiritual idea. There's a psychological truth to that statement. If you believe deeply that healing is possible, your subconscious mind starts working in the background to bring that healing into your body. The subconscious mind doesn't question what you tell it. If you believe you're going to stay sick or that there's no cure, the subconscious will accept that and act accordingly. But if you believe, truly believe, you'll get better, your subconscious will get to work to make that happen. That's the secret of ancient healings. The power of suggestion. Here's another super interesting idea Murphy dives into. The power of suggestion. This is all about how what you think and what you tell yourself influences your subconscious mind. In ancient times, healers would often say things like, you're getting stronger, or you will recover. And guess what? People actually got better. This happens even today through something called the placebo effect. Ever heard of it? It's when someone takes a sugar pill, thinking it's real medicine, and they start feeling better just because they believe they're being treated. Your belief can physically change how your body feels. That's how powerful the mind is. So, Murphy explains that positive suggestions can trigger your subconscious to heal the body. If you keep telling yourself, I am healthy, I am strong, your subconscious will start working to make that true. Visualizing healing. The power of mental imagery. Murphy also talks about using mental imagery to heal yourself. And this one is really exciting. Imagine this. You close your eyes and picture yourself as healthy, full of energy, feeling strong, and completely free from illness. If you do this regularly, your subconscious will accept these images as reality. It doesn't matter if you're actually sick or weak right now. When you visualize yourself as healthy, you're planting seeds of health in your mind. Your subconscious doesn't know the difference between real and imagined experiences. So if you keep focusing on positive, healthy images, your body will start to reflect that in real life. It's like training your mind to push your body toward healing. Affirmations, rewiring your mind for health. Another awesome tool Murphy introduces is affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements you repeat to yourself, like, I am getting better every day, or my body is healing itself. By saying these things regularly, you're sending direct instructions to your subconscious mind. It's like telling your brain, this is the new reality. Even if it feels a bit strange at first, the more you say these positive affirmations, the more your subconscious starts to believe them. And once your subconscious is on board, it'll do everything it can to bring those affirmations to life. How your subconscious affects your body. Murphy also explains how your subconscious mind controls the automatic processes in your body, things like your heartbeat, breathing, and digestion. But here's something even cooler. Your subconscious can impact your health based on your thoughts and feelings. If you're always stressed, anxious, or worried, your body might start showing symptoms of illness, like headaches, stomach issues, or fatigue. But if you focus on positive thoughts, on health, strength, and happiness, your subconscious will start working to make your body feel better. So why is all of this important? The big takeaway from Chapter 4 is that you have the power to heal yourself, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally too. When you understand how to tap into the power of your subconscious mind using faith, suggestion, visualization, and affirmations, you can literally change your body and your life. Positive thinking doesn't just make you feel good, it can actually lead to better health. And the best part is, this ancient wisdom isn't locked away in the past. It's something you can start using today. So, what's the big lesson from Chapter 4? The mind and body are connected in ways we can't even imagine. By tapping into your subconscious mind, you can unlock healing powers that have been known for centuries. Whether it's through faith, positive suggestions, or visualization, your mind has the ability to influence your body's health and well-being. All right, that's it for today's chapter. Stay tuned for Chapter 5 as we dive even deeper into the mysteries of the subconscious mind. Now, before going to Chapter 5, I have a request. If you feel like you have gotten value so far, then please like this video and also subscribe to this channel for free self-help audiobooks and book summaries. Chapter 5. Mental Healings in Modern Times. How to use your subconscious mind to heal. In the previous chapters, we talked about ancient times and how people used their subconscious to heal. But guess what? That power is still here today, and people in modern times are using it to heal themselves too. So, are you ready to learn how to unlock this healing power within you? Let's go. All right, let's start with something super important. Healing isn't just about doctors and medicine. Yes, medicine is great, and we should definitely use it when needed. But here's the big idea. Your subconscious mind can play a huge role in your healing too. Murphy gives us real-life examples of people who healed themselves without any medication, just by tapping into the power of their minds. These aren't just miracles. They're examples of how the subconscious mind responds to your beliefs and thoughts. Isn't that mind-blowing? Now, let's talk about two powerful forces you need for healing: faith and expectancy. Murphy explains that when you have faith in your mind's ability to heal and you expect it to happen, your subconscious mind kicks into action. It doesn't hesitate. It just gets to work. Think of it like this. If you believe you can ace a test and you expect to do well, you study better, feel more confident, and guess what? You probably do great. It's the same with healing. Faith and expectancy send the right signals to your subconscious, and then your body starts to respond. Isn't that incredible? So when you want to heal, don't just hope for it. Believe it's already happening. You'll be amazed at how powerful that can be. The power of your own suggestions. All right, here's where things get even cooler. You can actually program your own subconscious mind by using suggestions. Yes, you heard that right. You can tell your subconscious mind what you want, and it'll start making it happen. Murphy calls this autosuggestion. It's basically repeating positive statements to yourself, like, I am healthy, or my body is healing. The more you say it, the more your subconscious mind starts to believe it, and then your body and mind begin to align with those thoughts. Think of it like planting seeds in a garden. You don't just plant one and hope it grows. You water it, you take care of it, and it grows strong. Positive suggestions work the same way. Another powerful tool Murphy shares in this chapter is visualization. This is where you close your eyes and see yourself already healed, already successful, already living the life you want. Your subconscious responds really well to images. If you can vividly imagine yourself as healthy, happy, and full of energy, your subconscious mind starts working to make that image a reality. Let's say you've been struggling with a health issue. Instead of focusing on the pain or discomfort, take a moment, close your eyes, and visualize yourself feeling fantastic, full of energy, and doing the things you love. The more you do this, the more your mind and body will align with that image. It's seriously powerful stuff. Remove mental blocks. Doubt is your enemy. Now, here's something really important to watch out for. Doubt. Yep, doubt is your biggest enemy when it comes to mental healing. If you keep telling yourself, I'm not sure if this will work, guess what your subconscious mind will believe? It'll believe that doubt. Murphy says it's like planting weeds in your garden. Well, doubt chokes the positive thoughts and beliefs you're trying to grow. So what's the solution? Replace doubt with faith. Every time you start doubting, immediately tell yourself something positive, like, I trust the power of my subconscious mind. Keep doing this, and you'll notice that your doubts will start to fade away. Using prayer or meditation for healing. One of the most beautiful techniques Murphy talks about is prayer or meditation as a way to connect with your subconscious mind. It's not about just saying the words. You need to truly feel and believe in what you're praying for. When you pray or meditate with faith and expectancy, you calm your mind, and that allows your subconscious to go to work on your behalf. It's like tuning into the right frequency. When your mind is clear and focused, your subconscious can align with your goals of healing or success much more easily. So now you might be wondering, how can I use all this in my life? Here's why this chapter is super important. You have control over your mind, which means you can direct it towards healing, success, or happiness. Isn't that empowering? Here's how you can start using these ideas right now. 1. Practice positive suggestions. Every day, repeat affirmations like, I am healthy or I am strong. The more you say it, the more your subconscious mind will believe it. 2. Visualize your success. Take a few minutes each day to picture yourself achieving your goal or feeling healthy. Make it as real and vivid as possible. 3. Remove doubts. Anytime doubt creeps in, replace it with faith. Remind yourself that your subconscious mind is powerful and is already working to heal you. 4. Use prayer or meditation. Set aside time to pray or meditate on what you want to achieve. Focus on the feeling of already having it and trust that your subconscious mind is listening. So, that's chapter 5 for you folks. Isn't it incredible to think that we can use our subconscious mind to heal and improve our lives? Whether you're dealing with a health issue, emotional stress, or just want to live a better life, these techniques can help you get there. Remember, faith, positive suggestions, and visualization are your secret weapons. Use them wisely, and you'll be amazed at how much power your mind truly has. Stay tuned for Chapter 6, where we'll dive even deeper into unlocking the power of your subconscious mind. Chapter 6, Practical Techniques in Mental Healing, How to Heal Your Mind and Body. Joseph Murphy starts by telling us something that might surprise you. Your mind has the power to heal your body. Sounds amazing, right? But here's the catch. You have to truly believe that it can. Why is this important? Because if you don't believe in the power of your subconscious mind, it's like putting up a roadblock. Your mind won't be able to do the healing work. So, the first step is to have complete faith in your subconscious mind's ability to bring you health, peace, and even happiness. 3 powerful healing techniques you can use right now. Murphy doesn't just talk about healing in an abstract way. He actually gives us 3 specific techniques we can use to heal our mind and body. Let's break them down. 1. Affirmation. The first technique is affirmation. Now you might be thinking, what's an affirmation? It's simple. It's just positive statements you say to yourself to reprogram your subconscious mind. The cool part is that your subconscious mind believes whatever you tell it. So, if you keep saying, I am healthy, strong, and full of energy, your subconscious will work to make that your reality. Here's how to use affirmations. Choose a positive statement like, I am healing every day. Say it with feeling. You've got to really mean it. No mumbling. Repeat it several times throughout the day. The more you say it, the deeper it goes into your subconscious. The more you affirm positive thoughts, the more your subconscious starts to work on your behalf, bringing those thoughts to life. Next up, we have visualization. This one's all about using your imagination. Murphy says that images are a powerful way to communicate with your subconscious mind. When you visualize yourself being healthy, happy, or successful, your subconscious mind picks up on that and starts working to make it happen. Here's how to use visualization. Sit quietly, close your eyes, and relax. Picture yourself in perfect health, feeling strong, happy, and full of energy. Make that image as vivid as possible. Imagine yourself doing things you love, laughing with friends, playing sports, whatever makes you feel alive. The clearer and more detailed the image, the stronger the effect it has on your subconscious. And the best part? Your mind starts working to turn that vision into reality. 3. The sleep technique. Did you know that your subconscious mind is most active while you're sleeping? Yep. That's why Murphy suggests using a technique he calls the sleep technique. This is where you plant positive thoughts into your mind right before bed so they can take root while you sleep. Here's how to do it. As you're lying in bed, say a positive affirmation like, I am healing while I sleep. Visualize yourself being perfectly healthy as you drift off. Let your subconscious take over while you rest. It'll keep working all night long. How amazing is that? You're literally healing your mind and body while you sleep. Eliminate negative thoughts. Stop planting weeds in your mind. One of the biggest obstacles to healing is negative thinking. Murphy emphasizes that you can't heal your mind or body if you're constantly filling your subconscious with doubt, fear, or negative thoughts. Negative thoughts are like weeds in a garden. If you let them grow, they'll choke out the good stuff. But the good news is you can pull those weeds out and replace them with positive, healing thoughts. Here's how. As soon as a negative thought comes up, replace it with a positive one. Instead of thinking, I'll never feel better, switch it to, I am healing right now. Surround yourself with positive influences, whether it's books, people, or even your environment. The more positivity you feed your mind, the more it grows. Why are these techniques so important? You might be wondering, why should I bother with these techniques? Well, let me tell you, these aren't just little tricks. They are life-changing tools. Here's why they matter. Affirmations help you rewire your mind. When you say positive statements, you change your beliefs, and when you change your beliefs, you change your life. Visualization helps you create the life you want to live. The images you hold in your mind eventually show up in your reality. So, why not visualize health, happiness, and success? The sleep technique lets your subconscious mind do all the heavy lifting while you rest. Imagine waking up every morning healthier, stronger, and more positive. These techniques don't just help you mentally, they can actually improve your physical health too. The mind and body are deeply connected, and when you start thinking positive, healing thoughts, your body responds. So there you have it. Chapter 6 gives you 3 powerful techniques that you can use to heal your mind and body right now. Whether you're dealing with stress, anxiety, or even physical issues, these tools are designed to tap into the incredible power of your subconscious mind. Start with affirmations, add in visualization, and finish with the sleep technique, and watch how your life begins to transform. Remember, your subconscious mind is always listening, so feed it positive, healing thoughts, and let it work its magic. Chapter 7. The tendency of the subconscious is lifeward. Your mind is wired for success. Okay, so here's the main point of Chapter 7. Your subconscious mind has a natural tendency to push you toward growth and success. Isn't that crazy? Just like how your body knows how to heal a cut, your mind is constantly working to help you succeed, whether you realize it or not. But here's the catch. You have to let it do its job. If you keep feeding your subconscious mind with doubts, fears, and negative thoughts, you're going to block that natural success path. But if you give it positive thoughts, it'll work behind the scenes to make amazing things happen. Picture your subconscious mind like a river, always flowing downstream, moving naturally toward growth, success, and health. That's what Joseph Murphy means when he talks about the subconscious mind's lifeward tendency. It's always flowing toward the good stuff in life, just like water flows downstream toward the sea. But imagine if you throw rocks or logs into that river. What happens? It gets blocked, right? Those rocks and logs are like your negative thoughts, fears, and doubts. They block the flow of positive energy in your life. So if you want to ride the current toward success, you need to remove those mental blocks and let the river flow naturally. Positive thinking. Clear the path. Murphy tells us that positive thinking is like clearing out those rocks and logs. It gives your subconscious mind the clear path it needs to do its job. Remember how in earlier chapters we talked about planting seeds in your subconscious? Well, in Chapter 7, Murphy reminds us that we need to make sure those seeds are positive if we want our subconscious to work its magic. Your subconscious mind doesn't judge, it just acts on what you give it. So, when you plant thoughts like I'm strong or I'm capable, your subconscious goes, all right, let's make that happen, and starts guiding your life toward those outcomes. Here's something mind-blowing. Your subconscious mind is always working, even when you're not paying attention. It's like a computer running in the background, processing everything you fed it. If you go to bed thinking, tomorrow is going to be a great day, your subconscious keeps that thought in mind while you sleep. And guess what? You're way more likely to wake up feeling positive and ready to tackle the day. On the flip side, if you go to bed stressed out, thinking, tomorrow's going to be awful, your subconscious will run with that thought too. So make sure you're feeding your mind with good stuff before bed. Your subconscious is always listening. You become what you think about. One of the most powerful ideas in this chapter is that you become what you think about most. If you're constantly thinking, life is hard, or I'm not good enough, your subconscious mind will accept that and guide your actions to make that your reality. Scary, right? But flip the script. If you're always telling yourself, I can do this, or I'm worthy of success, your subconscious will work behind the scenes to make those beliefs come true. It's like your subconscious mind is your biggest cheerleader. It just needs you to give it the right plays to work with. Faith and trust. Let your subconscious do its thing. Here's another super important point from Murphy. Have faith in your subconscious mind. Just like you trust your heart to keep beating or your lungs to keep breathing, you need to trust that your subconscious is working for your benefit. You don't need to micromanage it. You just need to believe that your subconscious is guiding you toward the life you want. Think of it this way. When you plant seeds in a garden, you don't stand over them 24/7, right? You trust the soil, water, and sun to do their job. Well, your subconscious is like that. It's the soil where your thoughts and beliefs grow. You just need to plant the right seeds and trust that they'll blossom into success. Okay, so what's the big takeaway from Chapter 7? It's that your subconscious mind is already set up to guide you towards success, health, and happiness, but only if you give it the right input. If you fill it with negativity, you're blocking that natural flow. But if you give it positivity and faith, your subconscious will take care of the rest. This chapter shows us that the power to change our lives is literally in our minds. Isn't that incredible? Just by changing our thoughts and trusting our subconscious, we can unlock a whole new level of success. Chapter 8. How to plant the right thoughts in your subconscious mind. Okay, we've already talked about how powerful your subconscious mind is, right? Now, Chapter 8 is all about how you can plant the right thoughts to create the life you want. Think of this like becoming the master gardener of your own mind. But instead of planting flowers, you're planting success, health, and happiness. Sounds amazing, right? So, let's break it down and figure out exactly how you can get those good thoughts to take root and grow into something real. The magic of affirmations, your power words. So let's start with something called affirmations. You've probably heard people say that before, right? Affirmations are those positive statements you repeat to yourself to help you shift your mindset. But guess what? When you say affirmations over and over, your subconscious mind starts to believe them. Yeah, even if at first they feel a little fake, over time, your subconscious takes them in as truth. For example, if you want to be more confident, you might say something like, I am confident and I believe in myself. Now, maybe at first that feels like you're just pretending, but if you keep saying it, your subconscious mind will start to believe it and work to make it true. Cool, right? How to make affirmations work for you. All right, so how do we make sure these affirmations are really working? Joseph Murphy tells us a few important things. First, always say your affirmations in the present tense. So instead of saying, I will be successful, you say, I am successful. Why? Because your subconscious mind responds to the now. It believes what you say is happening right now. Also, keep your affirmations positive. Instead of saying, I don't want to fail, say, I am successful. Why? Because your subconscious mind doesn't understand negatives well. It focuses on the words you're using. So if you say fail, it latches onto that idea. Keep your language positive and watch how your thoughts start to shift. And here's a super important tip. Don't just say the words, feel them. When you say, I am confident, feel that confidence in your body. Stand tall. Imagine yourself walking into a room with confidence. Adding emotion to your affirmations supercharges them and helps your subconscious mind grab onto those thoughts faster. Next up, we've got visualization. This is where you create a mental picture of what you want to happen in your life. And the more vividly you can see it, the better. Imagine your mind is a movie screen. What do you want your life to look like? Picture it in full color, with all the details. Let's say you want to do well on a big test. Close your eyes and visualize yourself sitting in the classroom, feeling calm, answering all the questions with confidence, and getting your results with a big smile on your face. The more clearly you can see it, the more your subconscious mind will get to work making that vision a reality. And guess what? When you repeatedly visualize positive outcomes, your subconscious starts guiding your actions to make it happen. It's like sending a blueprint to your subconscious, and it starts building that life for you behind the scenes. Now, you might be wondering, why does this work? Well, here's something super cool. Your subconscious mind can't tell the difference between what's real and what's vividly imagined. Seriously. Whether you're experiencing something or just imagining it in your head, your subconscious takes it in the same way. That's why athletes, for example, use visualization all the time. They imagine themselves winning, and it boosts their performance in real life. You can use the same technique for anything you want, whether it's acing a test, getting that job, or being more confident. Your subconscious mind will work to make that mental picture your reality. Here's another golden nugget from Murphy. Emotions are like rocket fuel for your subconscious mind. The stronger the emotion behind your thoughts, the faster your subconscious grabs onto them. So when you're thinking positive thoughts and feeling emotions like excitement, gratitude, or joy, your subconscious mind is getting supercharged with those feelings. But here's the catch. Negative emotions can work the same way. If you're constantly feeling fear, anger, or stress, your subconscious latches onto those emotions too. That's why it's super important to stay mindful of how you're feeling, because your emotions are feeding your subconscious mind all the time. Repetition. Practice makes perfect. One of the biggest takeaways in Chapter 8 is this. Repetition is key. The more you repeat your affirmations, the deeper they get into your subconscious mind. It's like practicing a sport or learning a new skill. The more you do it, the better you get. Think of it like planting a seed in the ground. You wouldn't expect a flower to bloom the day after you plant it, right? You have to water it, give it sunlight, and be patient. Your mind works the same way. Keep repeating those positive thoughts and beliefs, and eventually they'll blossom into real changes in your life, making it a daily habit. So how do we make sure we're doing this every day? It's all about turning these practices into habits. Just like brushing your teeth every morning, you can spend a few minutes each day repeating affirmations, visualizing your goals, and feeling those positive emotions. Maybe you do it first thing in the morning or right before bed, whatever works for you. The big message from Chapter 8 is this. You have the power to shape your life by feeding your subconscious mind the right thoughts and emotions. Whether it's through affirmations, visualization, or focusing on positive feelings, you can program your mind to create the life you want. It's like being the director of your own movie. Whatever you imagine, you can create. So, start planting the right seeds, water them with positive emotions, and trust that your subconscious will do the rest. Chapter 9, The Power of the Subconscious in Overcoming Fear. All right, by now you've probably realized just how powerful your subconscious mind really is, right? It can shape your thoughts, beliefs, and even your reality. But in Chapter 9, Joseph Murphy dives into something super important: overcoming fear. Fear is something we all deal with at some point, right? Whether it's fear of failure, fear of the future, or even fear of something specific. Fear can totally hold you back in life. In this chapter, we'll learn how to use the power of our subconscious mind to face our fears head on and break free from them. Let's go. Fear is learned, and it can be unlearned. First things first, Murphy wants us to understand something super important. Fear is a learned habit. You weren't born with fears. You picked them up over time. Whether it's from experiences, what people told you, or things you've seen, fear is something that grows in your mind. But here's the good news. If fear is learned, it can also be unlearned. That means you have the power to overcome the things that scare you. How, you ask? By using your subconscious mind to reprogram those fears and replace them with confidence and courage. Sounds amazing, right? Here's something really interesting. Your subconscious mind doesn't question the fears your conscious mind feeds it. If you constantly think about what could go wrong or how you might fail, your subconscious just accepts that as truth. It doesn't argue with you, not even a little. So, if you're always thinking, "I'll never be able to do this," or "I'm afraid of trying," guess what? Your subconscious mind is going to support those thoughts and create even more fear. It's like throwing fuel on a fire. But the awesome part is, you can control what you feed your subconscious mind. And in Chapter 9, we learn how to shift from fear-based thinking to courage-based thinking. How to reprogram fear using visualization and positive thinking. One of the coolest tools Murphy talks about in this chapter is visualization, which we've already touched on before, but now we'll use it specifically to deal with fear. Let's say you have a big fear, like public speaking. Instead of focusing on all the things that could go wrong, Murphy says to visualize yourself succeeding instead. Close your eyes and picture yourself standing in front of an audience. Imagine speaking confidently, the crowd clapping, and you feeling absolutely amazing. The more you do this, the more your subconscious will believe that this is the real outcome. Your brain starts shifting from fear to confidence, all because you're feeding it a new story. And don't forget about positive thinking. If you keep repeating negative thoughts, your subconscious will act on those. But when you flip the script and start telling yourself, "I'm capable, I can handle this," your subconscious starts working to make that happen instead of feeding the fear. You've got to actively train your mind to think in this new, fearless way. Now, Murphy doesn't want you to just sit back and visualize. He also encourages you to take action. Facing your fears head-on is one of the most powerful ways to teach your subconscious that there's nothing to be afraid of. But here's the key. Start small. If you're scared of something big, break it down into smaller steps and tackle each one at a time. For example, if you're afraid of public speaking, maybe you start by speaking in front of a small group of friends. Then you work your way up to larger groups. Each time you face your fear, your subconscious learns that it's not as scary as it thought. Slowly but surely, your fear starts to shrink. You're teaching your subconscious that fear doesn't control you. You control it. Turning failure into a lesson. A huge part of overcoming fear is changing how you see failure. So many fears are rooted in the fear of failure itself, like, what if I mess up? What if things don't go the way I want? But here's a powerful shift in thinking that Murphy shares. Failure is not the end. It's a lesson. Instead of seeing failure as something to fear, start seeing it as a chance to grow and learn. When you fail at something, you get valuable feedback that helps you do better next time. So instead of fearing failure, embrace it as part of the journey. This totally changes how your subconscious mind approaches challenges. The power of faith and trust. Another powerful tool in overcoming fear, according to Murphy, is faith. Whether it's faith in yourself, faith in a higher power, or just faith in the process, having faith can help you let go of fear. Why? Because faith tells your subconscious that everything is going to work out, even if you don't know exactly how. Murphy explains that having faith shifts your subconscious from focusing on the unknown, which is often where fear comes from, to focusing on possibilities and positive outcomes. When you trust that things will work out, your subconscious mind starts working to create the best possible outcome. Faith and fear can't exist together. So when you choose faith, fear starts to fade away. Affirmations to crush fear. We've talked about affirmations before, but in this chapter, Murphy suggests using them specifically to overcome fear. You can create affirmations like, I am brave, I am capable, and I can face anything that comes my way. Repeat these affirmations every day, and your subconscious will begin to accept them as truth. The more you affirm courage and strength, the less room there is for fear. Remember, your subconscious mind believes whatever you tell it, so why not tell it you're fearless? By the end of Chapter 9, Murphy wants you to realize this. Fear doesn't have to control your life. You have the tools to overcome it, whether it's through visualization, affirmations, faith, or taking small steps toward your fears. Your subconscious mind is powerful, and it will listen to the instructions you give it. So from now on, feed it courage, feed it confidence, feed it belief in yourself. And watch as those fears that once seemed so big begin to shrink. You've got this. Let's move on to the next chapter and continue this journey of transforming your mind and life. Chapter 10, How to Remove Mental Blocks, the Key to Unlocking Success. All right, let's keep this momentum going. After learning how to conquer fear in Chapter 9, it's time to tackle something just as powerful, removing mental blocks. In Chapter 10, Joseph Murphy shows us how our minds sometimes create invisible obstacles that stop us from reaching our goals. But guess what? We're going to learn how to break through those blocks and unleash the full power of our subconscious mind. Who wouldn't want that, right? Let's jump in and explore together. What are mental blocks? Before we dive into getting rid of them, let's first understand, what exactly are mental blocks? Imagine you're running a race, but halfway through, there's a giant wall in your way. That's a mental block. It's something inside your mind that stops you from moving forward. Maybe it's a voice telling you, I'm not good enough, or I'll never be able to do this. And suddenly, you feel stuck. Murphy explains that these mental blocks come from negative thinking, past failures, or even fears. They act like barriers, making it harder for us to see the opportunities or solutions right in front of us. But the best part? You can remove them. You have the power to tear down these mental walls and get back on track. Your thoughts create mental blocks. So how do these mental blocks even form? Murphy says they're created by the thoughts we choose to think every day. If you constantly think, I'm not smart enough, or I'll never succeed, you're literally building those blocks in your mind, brick by brick. Here's the kicker. Your subconscious mind believes whatever you tell it, whether it's true or not. So if you keep feeding it doubt, insecurity, or negative self-talk, your subconscious takes it as fact. This creates mental blocks that stop you from achieving your goals, even when you're totally capable of greatness. How to identify your mental blocks. Now that we know what mental blocks are, the next step is figuring out what's holding you back. Here's how Murphy suggests you identify them. Pay close attention to your thought patterns. Ask yourself, what's the first thing that pops into your mind when you think about your goals? Do you instantly feel doubt or overwhelmed? Are there certain beliefs you've been holding on to that make you feel stuck? Maybe you want to start a business, but you keep thinking, I don't have enough money or experience for that. Or maybe you want to get in shape, but every time you try, you tell yourself, I don't have the discipline. Boom! There's your mental block right there. Once you know what those blocks are, you can start breaking them down. All right, now we're getting to the good stuff. How do you break down these mental blocks? Murphy gives us a few powerful techniques for this. 1. Affirmations to smash mental blocks. We've talked about affirmations before, but this time they're even more important. If your mental block is saying, I'm not good enough, you can counteract that with a positive affirmation like, I am capable of amazing things. Now, you might feel a little silly saying it at first, but that's okay. The trick is repetition. The more you repeat these affirmations, the more your subconscious mind starts to believe them. And when your subconscious believes in your potential, that mental block doesn't stand a chance. Visualization. See yourself breaking free. Murphy also highlights the power of visualization. Close your eyes and see yourself achieving your goals without any obstacles. Picture you're free from doubt, confidently moving forward, crushing every challenge that comes your way. Your subconscious mind responds to images just as much as it does to words. So when you visualize yourself breaking through barriers, your subconscious starts to act on that vision. This helps replace the negative images and beliefs that have been holding you back. Trust the power of your subconscious? One of the most important points Murphy makes is you have to trust your subconscious mind. It's always working behind the scenes, even when you don't realize it. So once you start feeding it positive thoughts, affirmations, and visualizations, your subconscious begins to clear the path for you. Think of your subconscious as a silent partner, always working, always helping. When you trust it, you'll find that it begins to remove those mental blocks all on its own. Pretty powerful, right? Let go of past failures. One of the biggest mental blocks many of us face is the fear of failure. Maybe you've tried something before and it didn't work out, and now, every time you think about trying again, your mind puts up a huge block saying, why even bother? You'll just fail again. Murphy says it's crucial to let go of those past failures. Hanging on to them only creates more mental barriers. Instead of focusing on what went wrong, focus on what you learned and how you can do better next time. Every failure is a stepping stone towards success. If you can change your mindset to see failure as a lesson, you'll start breaking down those mental blocks in no time. Surround yourself with positivity. Lastly, one of the best ways to prevent new mental blocks from forming is to surround yourself with positive influences. Whether it's the people you spend time with, the books you read, or the content you watch, make sure you're constantly feeding your mind with positivity. When you're surrounded by positive energy, your subconscious soaks it up. It begins to believe that anything is possible and that you can overcome any challenge. And when your subconscious is fueled by positivity, those mental blocks don't stand a chance. Here's the big takeaway from Chapter 10. You have the power to remove mental blocks. Those thoughts, doubts, and fears that have been holding you back don't have to control you anymore. By using affirmations, visualization, and trusting your subconscious mind, you can break down those barriers and start moving toward your goals with confidence. Remember, mental blocks are only as powerful as we let them be. Once you start reprogramming your subconscious mind with positive, empowering beliefs, nothing can stand in your way. That wraps up Chapter 10, but guess what? There's so much more to discover about how your subconscious mind can unlock the doors to success and happiness. If you've been following along, you're already taking huge steps toward transforming your life. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss Part 2, where we dive even deeper into how you can unlock your full potential and live the life you truly want. Keep this journey going with me. We've got so much more to explore together.